First of all, let me break your hearts a little by saying our system is not designed for equal opportunities. Instead of COE, think about BTO. I see you guys getting angry there. Why are COE prices so high and what can be done better? From an Instagram poll BT did, 84% of you said that you felt that the COE system is unfair because of the extremely high prices. So why are COE prices breaking records every other month, or rather every month? What parts of the system can we change to make it more fair or equitable? Let's look at some of the comments online and respond to the burning questions on everybody's mind. So what are the most popular questions we get? Personal usage and commercial usage are to have a different bidding system. Too many private rental companies vying for the same quota as consumers. Well, COE categories have been static for quite some time. The last time that the LTA changed this was in May 1999, where actually there were 7 COE categories, 5 of which were for passenger cars. And now they changed it to the current system where there are 5 total COE categories with 3 for passenger cars. So it's not that it can't be done, but there are certain effects to changing the COE system that have to be taken into account. For example, if you have a different kind of COE, how are you going to sell your car later on? So changes to the categories can be made. It's just a matter of whether or not they want to do it. And on that note, maybe if you want them to do it, you can send letters to your MP in your spare time. On the flip side, we could also consider the fact that PHVs are kind of part of the solution to car usage, because if you have a lot of PHVs running around and there's no problem getting a ride when you need it, do you still really need to own a car? So that becomes a question of ownership and rather than usage. All right, so for our next comment, please introduce pay as you bid. So if there are, say, 2 COEs and there are 4 guys, and each of them bid $100, $200, $300, and $400. So the top 2 guys get it, but Mr. $400 has to pay $400. Mr. $300 has to pay $300. So that's how pay as you bid works. You can see how this might lead to lower COE prices if everybody bids in a friendly manner. But in real life, people don't bid that way, number one. And number 2, there's another myth that I want to talk about here. They say that, car dealers are bidding really high COE prices to get the COE. Even if you took all car dealers out of the equation, and now you'd have to bid against PHV fleets. So you wouldn't really be ending up anywhere closer to low COE prices in the end. It's really not in the interest of car dealers to have high COE prices. If I sell Toyotas, I don't want my Toyota Corolla to cost $300,000 because nobody will buy it. Pay as you bid was also actually considered by the LTA way back in 2013 when they did a relook at the COE system with public input. So what they said back then, pay-as-you-bid auction system is another common suggestion we have received over the years. We've weighed the pros and cons and have decided against it because consulted experts in auction theory explain that our current bidding system does not encourage aggressive bidding, but incentivizes people to bid the true amount they are willing to pay. So pay-as-you-bid, probably not going to happen. Well, next comment. If our system is designed for equal opportunities, then a balloting system may work better than a bidding system. Ooh, okay, we got a lot to run through here. First of all, let me break your hearts a little by saying our system is not designed for equal opportunities. The vehicle quota system is designed to limit the population of vehicles on our roads, to stop our roads from turning into 24/7 Bangkok jam. And that's exactly why the government has pivoted towards car light. The problem with a balloting system is that you have no way of building in equity into the system. It's entirely random. Instead of COE, think about BTO. I see you guys getting angry there. So there are some people who have balloted for BTO flats many times and don't get it. So if the same system were applied to COEs, then there would be winners too, but there would also be losers. Okay, so our last comment, need to attract lower COEs for electric cars. Having your own quota does not mean that your COE price will go down. So for example, if they had their own COE, we introduce a cap EV for EVs and give them X number of quota per month. Immediately, everybody goes to buy a EV. If everybody bids for a COE, the price is going to go up. So the problem is not actually the COE. The problem we're talking about here is incentivizing EVs, which is already happening through the VES, Vehicular Emission Scheme, as well as the EEAI, which is not a nursery rhyme, but actually the Early EV Adoption Incentive. So that was BT responds and explains comments to the COE system on the internet. If you like what we were saying, please leave a comment. And if you thought I have no idea what I'm saying and you got a better idea, please also leave a comment. In the end, my best advice I can give to you is write to your MP. Write to your MP. Write to your MP.